Hello and welcome back. We are going to be reviewing Beastars Chapter 145, A Body Without Privacy. So, last we left off, Legacy is kind of like a member of the pack of lions now. They kind of accepted him into their group. So, we're going to see how it goes. Gathering in the sun, gathering in the setting sun, a body without privacy. Let's see. Felines are considered a very mystic species, but consider this. Lions, tigers, lynxes, jaguars, a lot of felines, right? But they are very uncouth and very far from being mystic. And this is coming from a civet, also known as a ghost cat. Civet. Even in real life, I think civets are super rare too. I think. Wait, that's a civet? I thought it'd be bigger. What? I thought civets are. I thought it'd be bigger. Compared to those bats, it's small. I'm Deshiko, the civet, and I do believe I know what I'm talking about. Ooh, I like this bookshelf. I don't know what it is. I'm a sucker for mundane stuff. When I see a nice bookshelf like this, I'm just like, oh, look at all the books. I like reading a lot, so I get excited when I see especially if I go to someone's house or a nice place and I see like a really nice bookshelf filled with books. I'm like, oh, I gotta read all the books. So it's like, oh, I like this. Mixed species research. That's interesting. He's a researcher. Wait a minute, wait a minute. I have to remember. He's cute, but I gotta remember. This is the monster that's been sending these bats to kill mixed blood children. I think that's what was happening. Those are the bats that Gosha was fighting. I gotta remember that. So he looks cute, but he's actually a monster? I don't know. Maybe Beastars is gonna do its thing where it's gonna be all messed up again and weird. So we'll see, we'll see. The mysticness of the civet comes from my lower regions. What? Why? You taking a shit? Let's see. Even since I was a child, animals would tease me whenever I went to the bathroom. Deshiko's going to make his perfume. He's starting up. It's toilet time. I heard Deshiko can make high quality coffee. A civet's rectal discharge smells like flowers. It's a valuable ingredient for perfume. The indigested coffee beans, that's what taken from civet poop, are infused with intestinal bacteria and are made into delicious coffee. When you pour it into a cup, you will have your precious cup of Kopi Luwak. That's disgusting. What? I wonder if it's actually used for. I'm gonna look that up after. I wonder if it's actually used for that, in real life. If so, that's the. I don't drink coffee anyway. More of a tea type of person, but that's pretty gross. That's pretty gross. This isn't something to be ashamed of. Anything that goes through my body is made into something very valuable. My rectal discharge is made into perfume. The coffee beans taken from my excrements are made into Kopi Luwak. Why should I spend all my time straining my lower regions? I'd rather accomplish mystic deeds that don't require a toilet. Oh, so is this where he founded it? Kopi Luwak Research Organization? Mystic deeds that I can brag about without being scared of getting laughed at. So we partner with the bats here? In the same way I digest messily blended coffee beans to make top quality coffee, I am going to research the unknown possibilities of mixed species and see for myself how worthy they are as animals. Oh, so that's what he's doing his research on. Interesting. So does he have a fascination with Melon? And is that why? But he was research. But he was killing the mixed species kids though. So I'm not understanding what's going on here. I see. So you already know about Melon. Oh, they found him. Interesting. Of course, he's the leopard gazelle hybrid, isn't he? He's a smart animal and very intriguing. I didn't think Kopi Luwak was a well-funded research organization. A civet's body must be like an oil field then. That's how I got all these bats to work under me. Now I can enjoy my time researching mixed species. But you see, we're easily misunderstood. Just recently, one of my bats was reported to the police by a Komodo dragon. The poor thing. Oh, that's him? I thought Grandpa melted them. Did he not? The combination of cat and bat is quite unlucky, don't you think? He cares about his underlings and he has nice ideals. Kopi Luwak actually seemed like a decent group. Don't rest easy just yet. A decent group? He was killing younglings. You reminded me of Anakin. Those Anakin memes from Revenge of the Sith. Deshiko. We won't ask you to give us information after we rudely barged into your place. In exchange for the information, you have a mixed species. What do you want us to do for you? A trade deal, I see. Alright. Well, you can't have a trade without coffee. I have to get some ready. He's so tiny. Look how he just crawls in the chair. Well, at least know Melon's current. Well, I at least know Melon's current public self. Public self? I can tell you, but in exchange, take this bag. What's inside? 1 week's worth of my poop. What? He's not going to tell them to eat it, are they? What? Don't worry, that means it's a lot. A coffee bean diet gets you lots of caffeine and very loose bowels. He's not going to have them eat his poop, right? I want you all to get all the indigested coffee beans from all of that poop so we can drink Kopi Luwak together. Okay, that's a good... I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, cool. It should give you all a hint. A hint? I know Melon's current public self. And it should give them a hint. I'm trying to think of what that is. Okay. Lego's just like, okay. No hesitation? Are you insane? I came here expecting to be in a fight. Digging through poop is a cheap price to pay for getting info about Melon. We have to do it. Yeah, you too, Louis? But we're talking about poop from a guy we just met. If we work together, we'll finish it in no time, right? Let's do it. But where's your motivation coming from? We're the king of beasts, you know. They're just going through the poop. This is great. what she thinks you're doing versus what you're actually doing with the boys. Going through poop on a Friday night. Alright. There's one here too. This is the kind of stuff that needs teamwork. Hey, if we don't get any information after we finish this, you're gonna pay dearly. It'll be okay, I'm sure of it. Oh, they're on the veranda digging through poop. Deshiko is a bona fide researcher. He might even know where Melon is at this very moment. Okay, everyone. Wait, he might even know where Melon is at this very moment. Okay, everyone. Kopi Luwak, unfertilized eggs, and milk. When animals produce these foods with their bodies, they feel a sensation that's similar to the joy carnivores feel when they eat meat. Adrenaline. And it goes straight into the brain. Interesting. So what he's saying is they get rewarded, like a sensory reward for what they do naturally. I think back to Legom when how she took pride in laying her eggs. That's just what she was biologically made to do. So it's only reinforcing society's expected societal behavior from her. I always feel like that Lego from the very beginning of Beastars, its early beginnings. I feel like that Lego chapter was super underrated in terms of what it was trying to say about Beastars, because it's still one of the most relevant chapters for a lot of reasons, and I can always go back and reread it at some point or redo it, but yeah, it's a super relevant chapter. It has implications that carry over and spill over into the entire story. It's not just this one-off thing. Okay, anyway. But when they learn the thrill of eating meat, they end up taking it for granted. Okay. Wait, what? Melon? I didn't even notice. Oh, like, how could you? It's Melon. You see, the concept of meat was made only after the war. The first the first carny herby war, as you all know. There's a war now? Are we getting like exposition into the history of the world now? And what do you mean the concept of meat was made only after the war? Interesting. Before the war, carnivores were called life animals and herbivores were called nature animals. They had established a relationship that involved no killing whatsoever. Mm, I think it was Legacy that said when he eats, it's proof that he's alive. So is that something that's just inherent to carnivores and not herbivores? But the war decimated this relationship, putting the carnivores and herbivores in terrible terms. The more they fought and antagonized each other, the more violently interested they became in each other. Okay, so Melon's quite knowledgeable. He's a teacher. Is that what this is? It would seem so. He has his face mask on. He has his mask on, like literally. So I guess this is his public persona. He's a teacher. It's called love hate. It's just like romantic attraction. Carnivores and herbivores develop troublesome feelings for each other. What's this? Oh, the bell's ringing. Oh, there's the bell. That's it for today's lecture. What? He's a teacher at university. That's nuts. Okay. Or is it a high school? The history lecture was really good. It was so easy to follow. That Gazelle's the new part-time instructor, right? I hear he has a really good academic background. Okay, please, be sure to turn in your homework before you leave. The subject was on proper relationship between carnivores and herbivores. Did you all do it? Oh, right, we had homework. Did you do it? Haru? Wait, what? He works at Haru's school? And he's a part-timer? The subject's too hard for me. I was thinking hard about it all night and I ended up not writing a single thing. Huh, I didn't know you were so serious about this class. I really need the credits. What to do? Why don't you ask the instructor a few questions? He could help you come up with something. Guess that's what I'll do. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Haru's literally in direct contact with Melon right now and she doesn't even know it. But I don't think she's in danger though. It's like she's just a regular student, but that's kind of nuts. That's kind of scary though, like you have a deranged like lunatic here just masquerading as actually not even masquerading. That's the scary part. He's actually a teacher. That's nuts. Oh, that was the end? No, I want more. Oh well. Well, that was fast. Okay, so if the next chapter is a Haru chapter, I'm gonna be very happy about that. So, hopefully we'll see how it goes. Um, that was the end of chapter 145. Look out for chapter 146. I'll get that right out. Let me know what you thought, and I will see you during the next one.